And in the darkness of everlasting night, I think now is the perfect time to become Solid Link once again. Oh yes, my chest is all wet. Why did I do that? So I reckon we ought to gather a little bit of information, and I think the first place to go would be that very kind bomb salesman that was here. I mean, he seemed like a really well-to-be person, so I wonder if he has any idea where these pirates would be. We're closed today, so scram! No. Oh, well, so much for that. All right, next avenue of, retrospectives. I have no idea where else we could go, but since it's night, you can basically do everything you could do here on a normal night, you know, except for talking to the killer bees or Mrs. Marie. You can do the auction, go to Doc Badam, or whatever his name was, Bedlam, I don't know. And we can also talk to a sentient talking post box. Hey, I have an ear to pick with you. Good evening. Let us listen, we have one letter. Sweet. What is it? If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some knight's crest and return to me, Orca. It's like, man, did he really have to, like, stitch it out with his sword on that parchment paper? I mean, I think an ink would have done just well. But no, if we return with 10 knight's crest, we'll be able to get an additional sword ability. Although, since we haven't really had too many opportunities to do that, it's a little pointless. So, there's not actually a whole lot here that I want to do. There is something I forgot to do here last time when we had the Wind Waker at our disposal, but if we head up here next to Salvatore's bomb squid minigame, his battle squid, that's right, we can head along this little ridge here and climb up this very large ladder. Because the wind is already heading in the northward direction, we'll be able to influence the wind mill in such a way that is favorable. Hooray! I highly doubt anybody is gonna do that on a day like today, but that's quite all right. Now I think we actually do want to get on it, but I'm not sure exactly where. I think we just go along the ridge, right? Up here or up the stairs along the place. We don't go because there is an upstairs through this place, but I don't think it leads to the windmill. I guess it would make sense to have the children's game be next to the children's attraction, but anyway, how's it going, Salvatore? But I'm not going to see you again out on the open seas in a couple of minutes. Don't worry about that. I doubt that's going to be a thing. But let's see. This might be exactly where it made sense to go. How's it going, dude? Fine night, isn't it? It's just so rainy and gloomy, just like the interior of my heart. A little rain once in a while isn't bad at all. I think I've actually missed getting wet. Dude, no. Just, don't do that. So, our moderate objective for the time being is to do this. It doesn't do anything for us when we're in hero mode, because we've already got the deluxe Picto Box, and it's kind of useless for us to do. But this is something we'll do later, and the fact that we can have free rides out on the rain means the world to Link, so I'm excited about that. Now you'll notice the lighthouse actually isn't emitting any light. It's not doing a very good job. I wonder what this tablet has to say. Wielder of the flaming arrow. When you appear, the lighthouse signal shall return to light the seas at night. The seer, J.L. Pical. Nice. Well, that's good to know. So once we return with the flaming arrow, I guess we'll be able to help the cause. But for now, I have not heard of such a thing. What are bows and arrows? Who knows? Now, if you're just playing on the regular version, it doesn't have to be GameCube, but if you're on your first playthrough and you're not playing on, you know, with the deluxe Picto Box, you'll be able to go over here. This is actually the upstairs to, what's his name? Lenzo or Lorenzo? I guess Lenzo makes more sense because he actually is in charge of the pictograph box house, but the door is locked and can't be opened. And that's because it's actually going to lead us to a secret room, which will allow us to complete this. So we'll go and take a look at this real fast, mostly because it's something you should probably do if you ended up collecting the Firefly from Forest Haven. Why, young sir,
I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box there. Doesn't make sense how you got it, since it's a completely original creation by yours truly, but that's okay.
There can be no villains amongst the ranks of Pictobox lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. While you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it very exciting, sir. Cool. You're not trying to trick me into anything, like, devious, are you? Keeping my eye on you, creepy pictograph man. Yeah, this is a very odd scenario, but heading upstairs takes us to a very interesting area.
Oh, aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it.
It's like, oh god, what I tell you about sneaking up on me, man? It's a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it, yet not children. Especially when you live next door to a creepy man who is already in trouble for the same thing. Think nothing of it. That's what they all say. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. Cool, good to know. He was tireless and he went across the great sea. Have a look at them, young sir. Will do. So by heading inside of that mysterious upstairs area, we actually would have been able to enter through here and collected some chests, one with, I believe, 50 rupees, and the other with a treasure chart, but we can't exactly access those right now, and that's okay. We'll deal with it later. For now, let's just take a look at a couple of these. Not a bad pictograph, huh?
Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands.
It lies due south of here.
And it is also pertinent to the plot of your creation, good sir.
So we have the northern, southern, and eastern Triangle Islands. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Well, maybe that'll have something to do with us later. And ooh, this pictograph chills me to the bone.
The Forsaken Fortress.
This place lies to the northwest of our Farewell Isle, but has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent eagle that lingers there? If you value your life, then at the very least you should stay as far away from that place as possible. Yeah, it's definitely biding its time. So eventually we'll come here a couple more times. We will have to speak to Lorenzo a little bit later once we've got certain pictographs, because regardless of what we decide to show him, such as, I guess, our nice little pictures here. Here, how does this make you feel? This is my face when you speak to me.
To take the finest of pictures, you must spend your days devoted to the path of pictography.
Ellison, my young sir.
My assistant?
I did not consent to this. Also, how do you know my name? Creep. I don't like the way you're looking at me. But eventually, depending on the phases of the moon, we will be able to purchase certain rare pictographs that we otherwise would not be able to obtain. So, something to take into consideration, I guess. And while we have it out, and the moon is full, this is probably something else we're going to want to do real fast. I have no idea where it even is, but maybe if we step up here, we'll be able to find a great view for such a moon. Why did you keep going forward there? That was weird. How's it going? I forgot your name, but you're an ambiguously sexed character.
Saw some strangers here in town.
They went out to the bomb shop. Ooh, who would have thought you would have given me the information that should be privy between only perfect investigators, such as myself and apparently you. So we'll go up here and we'll take a nice little picture of the moon. And there we go. And we'll hold on to that for a little bit later. For now, I say it's nighttime for us to actually head through here. But as we saw, they're closed, so I can't imagine there's any way for us to get in there, right? I mean, that would only be ridiculous. I don't think they would be so silly as to leave a secret entrance on their roof or anything, because that would only be poor housekeeping. Let's go inside. My investigating days are soon to be behind us.
Look, don't be mad at us. It's not our fault that we absolutely gotta have bombs to get the treasure we're after.
How about you just think of it as a payback for the nasty little monopoly you've been running here, yeah? Oh, hey, way to go, you guys. Pirates doing the right thing. Awesome. So I bet you're thinking it was foolhardy to ask pirates to pay such an outrageous price, huh? Yep. Like you guys were even gonna buy it in the first place. You know, Gonzo, I still can't get over that bit of fat talking. Apparently I can't even fat talk right now either. Huh? Oh yeah, that was smooth. I tell you, the minute I set my eyes on that Ellison, I knew he was hiding something back at outset. Yeah, because of course I'm just the center of all of their conversations these days. Yeah, so yeah, they definitely duped Quill into telling him all the information. Damn. Good work, Gonzo. Really, just top notch. It's funny though, I'm thinking this is maybe the first time you've shown such wit, such cunning. You know, with your cunning and Miss Tetra's smarts, you two got married and had a kid. Well, she is 39 and not, you know, a child. That kid would be the greatest pirate to ever sail the seas. Yep, the greatest. Of course, he's blushing. Keep your mouth shut, yeah? Oh. Miss Tetra, are you listening to this nitwit? That would just be ridiculous, huh? I mean, that would never happen, right? Goofing off. Keep your childish jokes to yourself and get those bombs back to the ship. Second we're done loading them up, we're setting sail for outset. What? Man, we have to leave immediately? As long as you're on shore. We need to fill our bellies with some good eating. How about we grub tonight and shove off tomorrow morning instead? Literally every person I ever travel with. I mean, I'm fine either way, but whatever you say. It's just the boys were so excited to be back in town. I can't help but think it would be awful hard on them to leave so soon without a proper layover. So what do you say we set sail tomorrow? What do you say, miss? Treasure isn't going anywhere. It's not really treasure if you're stealing it. It's more like booty. They're out for a night of fun, for their own bit of booty. Oh yeah, you know, y'all fools, do you know that? You saw that demolished island. You saw the senseless destruction. We have to hurry on to outset or the same thing could happen. Oh, that's not good. For all 5 residents that live there. And the pigs. Not to be disrespectful, but by the sound of things, you're more worried about that island than the treasure, miss. Well, you think about it, if the island goes away, then so does the treasure. Don't be ridiculous, I want the treasure. Oh. God damn it, thunder gotta be giving me away. Or lightning. Alright, fine, have it your way. We can leave town tomorrow, you big babies. But we're setting sail at first light, so no sleeping in. Well, if this weather keeps on going on like this, then I'm not too worried about that. Sleep, brother. What was today's password again? You know, I'm holding a book and all of these carefully crafted documents, but I can't seem to remember a simple 5-letter word. What is it again? Banco, are you serious? You forgot already? You're so useless. Today's password is Schooner. Remember? Schooner. Okay. You know that Nika won't let you in if you don't say it exactly right. I was real big about it, so I'll say it once more. With the capital S. Schooner. Yeah? Just gonna go and mention that to every single person here. Schooner. Damn. Well, thanks. Luckily, we have such big-mouthed pirate friends that'll tell us everything we need to know about, well, everything. Anyways, how's it going, dude? I bet you don't like being tied up so much now, do ya? Now do ya? Who's the one that's gonna be swiveling you, huh? Or swindling? How's it going, dude? Let's see, what's the, here we go. Great, I can't wait to show this back to the guys at the Palace of Pictographs. Unfortunately, even though there's a bunch of empty barrels here, they did not leave, a whole lot of rupees here. They didn't leave any treasure, so we're just barely short enough to not be able to reach that. It's kind of ridiculous. Thanks, guys, you had to take all of the bombs. Wow, I didn't realize that those are all there. Sweet! So, anyways, I guess we'll go and maybe we'll make our way onto the pirate ship since Tetra seemed really nice about that. So let's go and do that. If we head over back towards the, was it the gravestone? Where the dancing Chimera wannabe was hanging out the other night. We can actually jump on here pretty easily. So that's nice.